Welcome back to Dino Crisis. We're here in Facility Basement 3. Let's take stock of what we have. We have mini bullets. We have a new gun. We got a few anesthetic darts. Maybe we want to use some darts initially until we figure out what we're actually trying to do here. I don't remember. Did we go all through this room? I think we did. Yeah, didn't we saved when we left the room, and then that was where we left off, right? And this is you here, okay. General weapons storage. So that does put us in a new section. Danger, high voltage. Got, looks like a crashed vehicle. Crash into the shutter. Oh, we saw this from outside, the damage. Armored truck with machine guns. Sure. We got a ladder. We got a hemostat. And trouble. Oh, I believe that is a Therizinosaurus in this game. Ah! Okay, I might need to kill this thing, maybe. Oh god. There are more than one. Get up, bitch. Okay. Yeah. We are hurt. Obviously. And I didn't put any... I deposited all my medkits? Okay. Well, I like that I sedated the one and then immediately shot it awake because I was trying to shoot the other one. Very fun. Okay, well, excuse me. Where are my med packs? I'm back. I'm back. It didn't go so well. Anaids. Oh, well, yeah, that looks suspect. That doesn't look great, does it? Ah, there is his med pack. Only the one, though, huh? Hmm. Alright, if we're dealing with Theries, that might be a good time for poison darts, actually. And then maybe because I've only got like 3 slag bullets, we just deposit these instead. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll save again. That's the old slot. I feel vaguely like my audio levels are out of whack. But maybe that sequence was just a little louder than normal. If the audio is scuffed, well, then I have to evaluate if it's worth keeping, I suppose. So I assume the ladder is... Oh, this is going to be a crane puzzle, 100%. Wait, I went on a loop? Oh, because this goes... I see. So this loops to here. And back around this way. Okay. I wonder if I could have just went up here when the Theris attacked. I bet you I could have just ran away. And then done something here with, like, the crates. That's what the game was telling me, right? That's why there was, like, the falling object. Or maybe not, because I don't actually have the cards for this. Interesting. Never mind. Wait, there's a back door here. Hard for me to tell. Oh, okay. The shutter opens. Got it. Oh dear. Okay. Oh! I got, almost fucked over there, but I'm fine. That worked. Okay. I mean, the switch was red, so there's no reason to believe it would work, but... Wait a second. Yeah, B3 crane card. CO area key. There was a body. We saw a body. Oh, was it behind the crates? I think it might have been behind the crates. Need a key card with a grid of L, V, A, or higher to open this door. Okay. Okay. I assume this still doesn't do anything. No reason to believe the key would do anything there. Oh, wait a second. Is the third card... The card I just picked up, the third card is in we had the two from the upper floors, and this is another crane control card combined with the two we previously had? Is that what this is? I think that's what this might be. So maybe you could run, grab the card, and come back and save your ammo. If that's the case. Wait, I do have 3 cards. Okay. Okay, we want that body there. Okay. I am right here, presumably. If I move 2 that way, that doesn't get me anywhere. If I move 2 that way, that puts me over there. 1, 2... Okay, well, let's just look at this. I see, okay. That puts me here. I think this actually is probably the way to go. Because I can go, like, up 3, hook, go, like, over 2 and release. I'm just thinking, like, with what I have available to me, it's very hard to actually manipulate the boxes closest to the crane. I can go 2... What if we do this? We go 2, 3... is there one up there? I don't think there is. I think then we go down 1, hook, over 2, release, start. No, there is one up as well, but this is... We also have to move this one, so that's fine. Is it? It can be, yes. Okay, I see the vision. I see the vision. We go up 3, down 1, hook, over 2, release, start. Okay. Ooh, wait a second. Go over 2. I go up 3 and I hook. And if I go over 2 and down 1, yeah, that works. Over 2, up 3. Hook. Back 2, down 1, release. Start. So that's going to go here. And then up here. We're going to grab this guy. And we're going to put it down in the middle. Okay, next question. Where in the hell... Oh, I just go over 2, back 2. Okay. Yeah, over 2, hook, back 2, release, start. I was gonna say, where the hell do I put this one? Because everything up there is full. Well, we just put it on the other side of the body is all. Perfect path. All right. Code disk, DDKW. All this for a DDKW. Interesting. I don't have the other one. Huh. Okay, so that actually doesn't get me anywhere. Ah, destination door now flashing red down there. I bet you I have something to open that then. So this is something I'll need, but I don't need immediately. Or maybe I'll get the other half of the key through that next door, then I'll need this almost immediately. That could be the case. Alright. I really would like to find a plug so that I can get into that other box here without having to, like, backtrack. That'd be really nice. I looted this, right? This is probably where the plug came from or something. Yeah. Wait a second. Have I checked this? Staff memo? Weapon container at the general weapons storage will be carried out from the port next week. Please finish the maintenance of the crane. I will hand you the DDK to enter the port so that you can finish the job. Make sure that you keep it on you at all times. Okay, that was the little breadcrumb for the DDK. There. Should be, yeah, big U-shaped path here. It should just be this way. CO area key. Carrying out room. Gonna be hell coming back through here. Hopefully these fuckers can't use doors with those fingernails. Yeah, these retro ass Therizinosaurs are very funny. They're so like out of date. All right, we got the map. Okay, so interesting. It's this only this part. There's a room there that's like I don't see the way to enter, which is interesting. Like next to the hallway we came from. Hmm. So elevator here. Some gore. Okay, a plug. Nice. It is a female researcher. The white robe is smeared red with blood. Yeah. Did you get killed by a Therizinosaur? Are they considered carnivorous in this game's continuity? I wonder. Aerial photo of the island. The picture is of the entire island. Yeah, true. Okay, and the port. Okay, this is the DDK. So this is our destination. Port access. This door is open. The elevator appears to not be accessible. The elevator cannot be operated with the data on this card. Okay, so this probably gets us back to the upper levels or something. If we change our card out. Central stairway. Sorry, are you stupid? Are there two? Well, that's... concerning. We got 4 Therizinosaurs. They don't stay down long with those mediums either. Enough to get around them. But, yeah. Alright, well... That sounds like a raptor. That doesn't have the thud of the other guys. You coming around the corner here, buddy? Sounds like he's getting closer. He's faking. Brick. Alright, that took a lot of bullets. Not a fan. Rough. I do have the grenade bullets. I'm just kind of thinking about saving them, but maybe I have to use these on the Theris getting out of here at this point. Let's do this with, yeah, the Smith & Wesson in case we run into any more raptors here, I guess. So these shutters are uncontrolled. Yeah. So now I'm on B2, so we're on a whole different level, and we got an air duct. Security pass room. I see. Access to other rooms is denied. So I can't... I can go in here. Slot for a key chip. DDKS? That's a different DDK altogether? Yeah. System appears to be locked in alarm mode. Not shocking. Names of people have entered the room. File of notice messages. We read the message. Since we're going to move the experimental generator outside today, we can expect to see external staff within the test area. As a final reminder, if the overload occurs in this laboratory, it will mean the obliteration of the entire facility. If you don't want to be evaporated, guard the area with extreme caution today. The staff have been working double time recently. Dr. Kirk in particular has locked himself in his private quarters for nearly a week. Nobody has seen him. Take good care of the researchers and remember that the experiment's success depends upon their ability to think. Recently, the credibility gap of Dr. Kirk has been varied among the staff. Keep your eyes on the ID rewriting device here to prevent illicit use. There has been an instance of someone abusing the rewriting device on the first floor. Keep your eyes open. So we do have the capability to rewrite. Another plug. Cool. B2 key chip 1. Okay, so do I have 2 key chips? No, I have 1 key chip. Her throat has been crushed. Interesting. A device that can rewrite the data of an ID card. The staff assigned to B2 and B3 floor have their ID registered in this terminal. To rewrite the data, you need an ID card. Do I need to get some fingerprints? Maybe. Okay, we got somebody's fingerprint data. Then what do I do? The ID card here? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But I don't have info. System appears to be locked in alarm mode. Okay, so yeah, no. Can't do anything with that. I don't, because I need to know who's... I need to know the numbers, right? Maybe I had numbers from somewhere else? Oh, okay, so that resets that. Okay. Interesting. Initiating card data rewriting sequence. Yeah, see, I don't know the registration number. I don't... If I had another number, I don't know where I wrote it down either. I have one here, Doyle, but I think that was upper floor. Locked with DDK as well. Okay, I can leave without the alarm going off. Well, up we go. Actually, hold on. That puts me there. Or no. I'm on the other side. I see where. Yeah, I gotta be there. We go somewhere altogether different. Yeah. Okay, all doors are locked except for one. Shutter, though. So if there's a shutter here, I think that's fine. This is the one with the open door, I think. And Dart L. That might be good for getting past those motherfuckers in the other hallway. Shit. A lot of boxes, huh? I only have one plug, right? No, I have 2 plugs. Shit. Shit. How much is in the ammo box? Let's do it. Fuck it. I need ammo. Do I? God damn it. Yes, but also... There's medical supplies. I can always go elsewhere. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. That was definitely worthwhile. Smith & Wesson bullets. I can make darts with the anode. Okay, these boxes are mostly empty though. So 30, 30, 3, 10, 5, 6, 2, 2, 10, 10 of 10, and then that. Give me the multiplier. If I mix the multiplier, I can make that. Were we able to make poison darts? Hold on. Was I able to upgrade straight to poison? I forgot how this worked now. Okay, so poison dart is red. These are orange. Yeah, red goo. So if I do mix, and I do this with this... No, it's just upgraded. Yeah, I don't remember if we could make poison darts. Okay. Sure.
Gale!
Yeah. Well, at least Kirk's running out of places to hide.
Bro's just here? That was weird. Cardboard boxes, personal belongings, nothing useful. A key card is required to operate this device. Okay. The phone and the other thing, I guess, both. Plug! Broken instruments, personal belongings, sure. The graphics of those clothes in the back there are real rough for some reason. Magazines. Dude, this place is trash. Is this place always trashed? Researcher's journal. The kid pointed out the mistakes in my calculations of the estimated volume, the simulation of the stabilizer, I mean. It seems that I miscalculated the timing of the energy reaction at its critical point by 6 nanoseconds. I admitted that I made a mistake, but he has a serious attitude problem. He doesn't seem to understand we're all exhausted from having to work all day and night on a regular basis. Written by M. To M. Everyone feels the same way about Kirk as you do. It's time to let him know how we feel. I heard that you could create a lethal poison by mixing certain drugs together. They say you just have to mix the strongest anesthetic with something else. Well, that may be going a bit too far, I suppose. Written by K. To K, you are pathetic. Can't you see Dr. Kirk devotes himself to experiment without a care of anything else? Blaming others for your mistakes only exemplifies your cowardice. I hold all of you responsible should the experiment go wrong thanks to your blundering. Maybe you should be one watch your back in case somebody should accidentally inject you with poison. Written by question marks. So that's actually talking about making poison darts, which is very funny. Very welcome. I could use the bullets for sure. Use to refresh yourself with a brief nap. Okay. Coats for the researchers have been worn out. I think we should save and do a little dart experiment. Probably. Seems like there's nothing else here. Alright, so this dead-end room is here, and then we have to go back through the thing there. I feel like there should be more to this, but... Oh my god, med packs. Please. Okay, and I have slag bullets now. Do we have intensifier? Maybe intensifier will make it lethal? Alright, let's do this. The red... Wait. Green. What did I open in the other room? Experiment room hall, research area hall. I have a lot of intensifiers. Control room hall. Yeah, I have a lot of supplies in green. Green is, yeah, like exceptionally good. Alright, we can bring these anaids and intensifiers back to a save point and experiment. I'm leaving all my slag rounds behind. I guess. Well, we can do the experiment before we have to fight our way back through the Theres. Although, like, where am I going now? I probably need to do the keycard thing. So there's probably researcher information I'm missing somewhere, would be my guess. So we've seen multiple bodies too. So that's another angle of it all, is that we need to find out who's who. Interesting. Okay, now if I do this, you save your progress, yes. Interesting that we can mix with med packs. Makes a better med pack. Hemostats, I guess, can upgrade the darts. Four L's. 4 L++'s. Interesting. Okay, so that does not let me mix with anything else. Is it because of inventory space or not? That was blocked by a shutter. There's another door that is open up there, actually. But it's just blocked off. And if we go down the stairs, that end hallway is blocked. We don't have access to the rest of the facility, right? We're, like, stuck down here now. Right? Because look at the map here, right? Every exit point is, like, closed off now. So there's not that many places for a body to be hiding. Curious that. Well, I looked it up. I tried a few other combinations. I just looked it up. You make a poison dart with a resuscitation, which seems like a better use of resuscitations than actually taking a continue normally would be in this game, at least in this version of it. I don't know if the continuing is different for the GOG version than it was in the original game. Because you get like 30 continues or something. Like, why would I use a resus when I could just have an insta-kill? It feels like 30 is pretty generous. When we go down here in event triggers, I was running around as well trying to figure out where to go next. I figured I'd just do it off video while I paused, but there's just a scripted thing down here, so I actually didn't run around that much.
Regina, I fixed it. You can open the shutters now.
Let's try the grenades on the Theries. That one took more than 2. Sir, I'm gonna need you to fuck off. Sir? Sir? What the? He one-taps me? Why did he one-tap me? Do they have, like, a chance to just kill you straight up or something? Because I came down here before, saw the event, and then, you know. Also, you can just do this shit. Like, you can just reload. And I tried out the pistol against the Theries just for shits and giggles, and it wasn't terribly effective. So I was curious to test out the grenades, and yeah. I mean, like, when I tried the pistol, I got hit like 4 times before I died, and there I just died in like 1. Probably worth killing these guys, since we're going to have to come back through this corridor again. So we'll poison dart one, and then trank the other one, and maybe get down a corridor and try to kill it that way?
Regina, I fixed it. You can open the shutters now.
Interesting. I was trying to get through the door. There's a quick turn button, but I never think about using it. I was hoping that if I did that, I would be able to find myself in a more favorable position when I come back, maybe. Let's test the bullets. Okay. The grenades don't feel that much more effective, honestly. Oh, interesting. This one I can't actually use. Okay. There's also plug boxes back there, too. Okay, so it seems like I get the impression early game, every box you find has like a plug to go with it, right? And I get the impression now they're making you pick and choose a little bit here in the late game. Now that the thing has essentially been explained to you, the mechanic of plugs and boxes. I want to drop off some stuff. I would like to dump some of these extra items we're carrying for the experiment. Oh yeah, that was a thing, huh? I don't have anywhere else I can go here, right? Or am I supposed to go back through there now that the shutters are open? Were there any shutters here? Anywhere? Maybe not. Well, whatever. I mean, definitely I'm coming back here, and I don't want to get ambushed in the stairwell by Theries. So I think killing those two is perfectly valid use of resources, in my mind. This ain't anything. Just a piece of debris, yeah. Okay. We didn't have... No, we didn't have any storage through here. Storage was through the vent. But saving is fine, too. Yeah, so this shutter works now. We opened the green one. I have 3 L's. Yeah, let's put these in storage, I think. Let's save these. I could just keep these darts. Or I could take the 9mm Parabellum. If we have... Yeah, actually, now that we have working shutters, I can kind of use that to kill shit. So let's start with, yeah, and darts in case we get jumped. It gives us more of a quick response. Wait a second. Okay, so this door was locked with other side. Okay, that's a Skyrim door. Got it. Wait, okay. So I can't use this shutter either? I think I am, maybe. Hold on. You need a key card with a grade level of C or higher. But then yeah, three keys. A different version from the B1 library room key. B2. Okay. 3 keys that are all sets of 2 that don't do anything. Alrighty then. Maybe there was just another shutter back more then. Didn't mean to hit it twice. Oh, well. I never noticed that there before. Oh my god, what kind of raptor's that? You fucking prick. Can I do anything? Oh, I'm moving him around. Sure. He's a special looking one. Is he dead? Yes. Keycard level C. Okay, that's the one we were looking for then, yeah? Okay. Stabilizer design room. Some kind of simulation is in progress. Okay, and that's the same thing. These 2 devices seem to be just models. They cannot be used. Okay. Stabilizer and whatever models. DDK W, so that opens a door. Planning disk is required to operate this device. Okay, interesting. There's something spicy going on here. This is the same thing, but from the other side. Yes, thank you. I don't mean to click it multiple times. Alright. Files are scattered about. A planning sheet is displayed on the monitor. Then we got this. File book of notice messages. To those who attend the activation of the generator for the first time in tonight's experiment, should remember the following procedures. To activate the generator, the following two devices have to be set in advance. Initializer, stabilizer. The function of the two devices are as follows. The initializer generates the necessary energy for the first reaction when activating the generator. Stabilizer, the third energy reaction, takes on the air and generates the energy in a chain reaction. This keeps the reaction under a certain level. You'll find the models of the two parts in the case in the center. If you have not seen them, be sure to check to see what they look like. If you split the numbers that you use when obtaining the core parts and add 0 to each of the split... What? Wait, what? You split the numbers that you use when obtaining the core parts and add 0 to each of the split numbers. That will give you the past numbers you need when obtaining the other two protective parts. Be careful when handling the past numbers of the core parts. That puzzle will make more sense, maybe, when I actually have whatever code they're talking about. Do I need to visually know what they look like? Like, that's kind of what that implies, is some sort of visual puzzle. You have a room full of gadgets. Oh, there's another one here. It wasn't just Big Boy. Wait, quick. Haha, you dumb fuck! I got you. Let's use up the low-tier bullets. It's another purple one. I definitely think I'm missing some shots when they're like moving, falling down, which is why I'm trying to time these more carefully. Conserve ammo. He could take a fucking beating, though. You dumb lizard. Yeah, I see. I think that shot missed. Is he dead? I'm not sure I believe him. Nope, he is dead. Okay. I should restock and darts, maybe. Having just two feels dodgy. We were in the corridor, yeah, with the thing anyway. So, let's grab this guy, toss this in here. Restock our one hemostat we used. And then I'm going to dump the Parabellum at this point because it's just the two bullets as well. Alright. Feel pretty okay about that. Let's see what's through here. So now we should have a lot of rooms we can go to, it seems. This is a dead-end room. DDKD. A lot more DDKs. Interesting. I mean, there's definitely a man in here eating shit. And by a man, I mean a dinosaur. I don't know the code. Excuse me? How do I get out? What the fuck? There's no option to exit. Am I blind as fuck? What the fuck? The fuck? I'm locked into this key panel. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck? So apparently this has just never come up before, but you can exit with the run button. So that's what I've done. So I don't think there's anything we can do here. We should probably leave before this guy wakes up. Quick. Like, plug is great. Run. Get the fuck out of here before he wakes up from his nap. Okay. So I need a code to open that. That's fine. So this has all been investigated except for the door that's locked from the other side. Then on B3, these doors appear to still all be locked. I would assume... Huh. Would I assume that that is true? Or do I have to actually manually check them? There's a bunch of doors that are open there. We have the DDKs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back through ventilation. And let's actually maybe save it in for today. Because it is deep enough into the recording. I was so confused by that keypad. But yeah, I have sprint on shift. So when I was hitting buttons on my keyboard trying to figure out what would exit the keyboard, I just didn't try shift because that's just like sprint, right? That one just didn't register into my mind as something to even try to hit, which is why I got so stuck. Real quickly, before we end, is the door on the other side here openable now? I doubt it, but I would like to check. Oh. DDKS. That is not the one we have. We have W. Alright. Save completed, and that's it for today's episode.